to lift your gaze, to not a super distant point, 5 years from now, 4 years from now maybe, we'll have better medical care than anyone has today, available for everyone. So this is actually, and frankly, if this doesn't happen, we'd go bankrupt as a country, and then at some point, it's going to be, I guess, a competition with China.
Yeah.
Like China's just got a lot of power. China, I think, will pass 3 times the U.S. electricity output.
OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, is preparing to spend an incredible $500 billion on a single mega project. That is $500 billion, more than the cost of building the entire U.S. interstate highway system. But this isn't a project for cars, bridges, or rockets. It's something even bigger, a nationwide network of AI supercomputers. The project is called Stargate, and if it succeeds, it could change not only the future of artificial intelligence, but also the balance of power between nations.
It's my honor to welcome 3 of the world's leading technology CEOs. And in the case of Larry Ellison, it's well beyond technology. He's sort of CEO of everything. He's an amazing man, an amazing business person. But to announce the largest AI infrastructure project by far in history, and it's all taking place right here in America. As you know, there's great competition for AI and other things, and they're coming in at the highest level. We're joined by Oracle Executive Chairman Larry Ellison, SoftBank CEO, my friend Masa Yoshi's son, and CEO of OpenAI, and I would say by far the leading expert based on everything I read, Sam Altman. So that's great that you're coming in together. That's a massive group of talent and money. Together, these world-leading technology giants are announcing the formation of Stargate. So put that name down in your books, because I think you're going to hear a lot about it in the future. A new American company that will invest $500 billion at least in AI infrastructure in the United States, and very, very quickly, moving very rapidly, creating over 100,000 American jobs almost immediately. This monumental undertaking is a resounding declaration of confidence in America's potential under a new president. Let me be a new president. I didn't say it, they did. So I appreciate that, fellas. But it'll ensure the future of technology. What we want to do is we want to keep it in this country. China is a competitor and others are competitors. We want it to be in this country, and we're making it available. I'm going to help a lot through emergency declarations, because we have an emergency. We have to get this stuff built. So they have to produce a lot of electricity, and we'll make it possible for them to get that production done very easily at their own plants if they want, where they'll build at the plant, the AI plant, they'll build energy generation, and that will be incredible. But it's technology and artificial intelligence, all made in the USA. Beginning immediately, Stargate will be building the physical and virtual infrastructure to power the next generation of advancements in AI, and this will include the construction of colossal data centers, very, very massive structures. I was in the real estate business. These buildings, these are big, beautiful buildings. They're going to employ a lot of people. And physical campuses in locations currently being scouted nationwide. They're making their choices of locations. I think they have their choice. I'd like to ask Larry, Sam, and Masa to say a few words and just talk about a little bit about what they're doing, and if you have any questions, and then we'll go into a couple of other subjects also. But this is, to me, a very big thing. $500 billion Stargate project, I think, is going to be something that's very special. It'll lead to something that could be the biggest of all. So, Larry, maybe we'll start with you, and we'll go down the line. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President. We certainly couldn't do this without you. It would simply be impossible. Also for a while. The data centers are actually under construction. The first of them are under construction in Texas. Each building's 500,000 square feet. There are 10 buildings currently being built, but that will expand to 20 and other locations beyond the Abilene location, which is our first location. The kind of applications that we're building, to give you an idea, maybe the most charismatic and the one that I think touches us all is electronic health records, not just maintaining electronic health records, but by looking at electronic health records, understanding the condition of doctors, better understanding the condition of their patients, and being able to provide healthcare plans that are much better than they otherwise would be. A doctor in Indian River Reservation would be able to see how a doctor at Memorial Sloan Kettering would treat the patient, or a doctor at Stanford would treat the patient. We actually provide all of that information, all of that guidance to the doctors who are treating cancer patients or patients with any other kind of disease, made possible by AI. I'm not going to take a lot of time. I'm going to pass it to Masa, but this is a very exciting program for Oracle to be a part of. Thank you.
I feel tall now. Thank you. Well, Mr. President, last month I came to celebrate your winning and promised that we will invest $100 billion. And you told me, oh, Masa, go for 200. Yeah. Now I came back with 500. Because this is as you said yesterday, this is the beginning of golden age of America. This is one great example, I think, right? We wouldn't have decided to do this.
I think so.
This is the beginning of golden age. We wouldn't have decided unless you won. And yesterday we agreed, we signed to make this happen.
It's great.
Because of this day.
Very nice.
So we would make this happen. We would immediately start deploying $100 billion with a goal of making $500 billion within next 4 years, within your term, right? Because of your success. So we are very, very excited to do this. And our partner is, of course, SoftBank, OpenAI, Oracle, and additionally investing partner with MGX. On top of that, we have the technology partner NVIDIA, and of course Microsoft has been very, very supportive to Sam and continue to support all our success. This is not just for business. As Larry said, this will help people's life. This will help solving many, many issues, difficult things that otherwise we could not have solved. With the power of AI. I think AGI is coming very, very soon. And then after that, that's not the goal. After that, artificial super intelligence will come to solve the issues that mankind would never, ever have thought that we could solve.
So thank you very much.
Could you just say one word? I hear so many positive things about what it's going to do for medical research and for solving things, cancer and all the different problems. How will AI help us with the fight against the various problems, diseases, etc.?
These guys can maybe share more about some of the work they're doing there. I think they'll jointly be some of the leaders about driving progress here. But I believe that as this technology progresses, we will see diseases get cured at an unprecedented rate. We will be amazed at how quickly we're curing this cancer and that one and heart disease, and what this will do for the ability to deliver very high quality healthcare, the costs, but really to cure the diseases at a rapid rate, I think will be among the most important things this technology does.
Right.
Lift your gaze, to not a super distant point, 5 years from now, 4 years from now maybe. We'll have better medical care than anyone has today, available for everyone. So this is actually, and frankly, if this doesn't happen, we'd go bankrupt as a country.
Yeah.
Like China's just got a lot of power. China, I think, will pass 3 times the U.S. electricity output in 26. One laptop with a spreadsheet can outperform a skyscraper of several hundred human computers.
Talk about health and longevity 1 second. The U.S. is the ranked number one in health expenses worldwide, and it's ranked 70th in health span. Right?
Really, 70th?
70th.
Is that
From Grok.
Is that accurate? Is Grok? Well, I don't know.
Well, everybody listening
sounds
should
low.
check it.
I think we'd be better than 70th.
For health span.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
whatever. It's
So it's like we just get fat or something.
We're not the
or what?
top 10.
Maybe. but I think that's a big reason. It's like if people get really fat, then their health gets bad.
Yeah. Well, if they don't have any exercise, he'll get bad. Or if they eat donuts for breakfast every morning. You still doing that?
No, actually, I'm not.
Okay, that's good.
Well, first of all, I wasn't eating a lot of donut. I was trying to have 0.4 of a donut, which rounds down to 0.
Had disagreement on longevity.
We
A
have?
little bit. Yeah. I was saying, we should push to get people to 120, 150. And you were saying people,
Die.
shouldn't live that long. So
how long do you want?
yeah.
There's some, people in the world that have done some bad things. How long do you want them to live?
It was interesting. You said, we need people to die so people change their minds.
Oh, yes.
And
people don't change their minds. They just die.
But my response to that was the head of GM didn't have to die for Tesla to come along, and Lockheed and Northrop and Boeing didn't have to go away there's in a meritocracy, the better ideas will dominate. But then we've got folks like Dario Amodei predicting doubling the human lifespan in the next 10 years. So
that's probably correct.
okay, great.
I don't know about doubling, but significant
A significant increase.
Sure. I mean, wouldn't it be funny if we do this in like 10 years? Okay, we should do it in
okay.
We'll do it in 10 years for
right.
sure. And let's see if we look younger.
Back then, Elon was like, late 40s. Wait till he gets into his 60s. He's going to want, longevity more.
I mean, I want things to not hurt.
Yeah, sure, of course.
It's like basically it seems like it's only a matter of time before you get back pain.
Yeah.
Like it's a when, not an if. When your back hurts.
Arthritis. Yes.
Yeah, like these
All
things,
those things.
suck, basically.
And-
Being able to sleep through the night without going to the bathroom.
It's worth a lot. It's very
How much for
valuable.
that one?
Yeah. It's,
it's like one of the signs that a country is not on the right path. Is when the adult
sales.
diapers exceed the baby diapers.
Yeah, we're there. I think we're there.
Yes.
South Korea will be there. Any minute.
They already they passed that point.
Oh, they passed that
They
point.
passed that point many years ago. Japan passed the point many years ago. Yeah, so 3 generations, they're going to be 1/27th, so 3% of their current size. I mean, North Korea won't need to invade; they can just walk across.
Yeah.
But you've been very verbal about the
Of their current size. I mean, North Korea won't need to invade; they can just walk across.
Yeah.
But you've been very verbal about the the not overpopulation but massive underpopulation.
Yeah, I've been
So
saying this for ages.
Yeah, longevity is going to be an important part of that solution. I also think, by the way, if you increased the productive life of most Americans by just a few years, you'd flip the entire economics here.
Well,
If they were willing to work.
AI and robots is going to make everything
Sure.
free, basically.
Yeah.
But how long would you want to live?
I want to go, other planetary systems. I want to go and
Okay, that's a
explore
long
the
time.
universe. Yeah. I mean, I would like to double my lifespan for sure. I don't want, I'm not sure I wanted to talk about immortality, but, at least
Forever
120,
is-
150. It's a long time.
One of the worst curses possible would be that
Yes. May you live forever.
may you live forever.
Yeah.
That would be one of the worst
Yeah.
curses you could possibly give
Yeah,
anyone. This is something, by the way, that I think I think it's very. Obviously, other people think this too, but I've long thought that like longevity or semi-immortality is an extremely solvable problem. I don't think it's a
Yeah.
particularly hard problem. This is something, by the way, that I think I think it's very. Obviously, other people think this too, but I've long thought that like longevity or semi-immortality is an extremely solvable problem. I don't think it's a
Yeah.
particularly hard problem. I mean, when you consider the fact that your body is extremely synchronized in its age,
Yep.
the clock must be incredibly obvious. Nobody has an old left arm and a young right arm.
All right.
Why is that? What's keeping them all in sync? You're programmed to die. Is the way you're programmed to die, and so if you change the program,
Yeah.
you will live longer. In retrospect, the solution to longevity will seem obvious,
Yeah.
extremely obvious.
After